First, I got off to a lousy start in my class in 6th place. My first pass in class was Ron Parks here when he dropped his bike. Here I'll get around Ed Dugan by taking the bigger jump. Here I get around Lou Johnson just before the finish line on the first partial lap, not the first complete lap. And then I proceed to throw it all away and let 3 in my class right back by me. Next will be Darryl Rao, who landed on my handlebars the first time I raced with him. Rubbing is racing.
No!
I'm not even sure who this is that goes wide right here, but he's in my class, and this is how I get by him. This is my first time doing the step-up jump, which I had never done before the race, so it was cool. So here I thought I was going to get by Darryl Ryle, but not quite yet. He holds me off for another couple corners, but we get her done. Here I'm coming up on Jeff Engel for 2nd place in my class, just before the end of the 2nd lap, or the end of the first full lap, I should say. 2nd time over the finish line. Here I'm going to make my first ever pass in the air. I don't remember which lap it was, 2nd or 3rd full lap that Blake Donatelli got around me. He's the overall winner. Here Will Plummer, 2nd overall, will help me go past me and help me get past Brian Ray here in 30B. Jason Littman in 30B decided to get a little racy with me when I tried to get past him here on the jump, but we were able to put that behind us and move on. So here I did something a little bit goofy when Kelby Pepper, 3rd overall, caught me. I signaled him to go by, but then I decided I wasn't hearing him close enough to me, so I went ahead and went through this little section and then got over to the left so he could get by me, and he gets on by in a hurry. So when Tell Gore passed me 4th overall, he was the first fast guy that I decided to try to latch on to for a little bit. Akers, 6th overall, passed me just before the slow section of the finish line, so following him wasn't much of anything through there, and then he pulled away from me quickly after that. So when Blake Dielke, or Delke, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, in 8th overall, and Weston Whitmore, 12th overall, passed me here it's kind of interesting. I'm going to leave in a lot of video from this. I managed to reel them back in some and then latch onto them for quite a while, keep them, you know, within reasonable distance. So don't know if they were holding the, you know, if the first one was holding the second one up and that was slowing them down, or if I was just having an inspired lap. But I clung on to them pretty decent here for quite a while. Who finished 5th overall, is going to show you here how consistency pays off, because he passed me later than several of these other guys, and he doesn't seem to be just really pushing it too hard, but he ends up getting 5th overall, so good on him. So 9th overall, James Mayerick, whose name I may be butchering. I wave him by right here. He gasses up shortly after he passes me here at the end of this lap at the gas station. He stops to get gas. So we'll talk about something here real interesting about that here in just a second. First off, I do kind of hang on to him here for a little bit. So here James is going to pass me the second time after he got gas, and I am actually going to reel him back in fairly significantly later in this lap and hang on to him for quite a while. Maybe he was just having a slow lap after he took a break gassing up, but because he ended up finishing 9th overall, so he's way faster than me. every single time I was on this back section, no matter how fast the people were that were near me, whether they had just blown by me or what, I made up time on them back on this back straight. I guess most people don't fully open it full throttle down through there is all I can figure. So see, as far as I can tell, that's James in front of me again. I've reeled him in, and I'm going to hang on to him for most of the rest of this. No, not the rest of this lap, but almost back to the gas stop, and then he kind of gets away from me. Oh, and look, here's Mr. Donatelli again. So here's Paul Nafziger, 10th overall, getting by me. Nafziger, however it needs to be pronounced. Clung on to him for just a little bit, not very long at all, and that's about the end of the interesting stuff. I do not have my final pass in class for first place in my class because my GoPro went dead, but I'll be putting an extended battery on it before my next race. So thanks for watching.